Experience is not the best teacher. The errors of the past is the wisdom and success of the future, right?
And I think you learn more from mistakes than you do from your wins. I do, because it forces you to want to figure out more and learn more.
Look, anybody who fails a test then always goes back and sees what they missed so that they can get it right again. And now they just added to their knowledge base all these things they didn't know.
So it's your opportunity to learn, or the second thing that could happen is it's putting you down. It hurts a little bit.
Like, we will learn for our failures, but first you have to accept that you made a mistake, because when you make an excuse, you are not accepting that it was a failure. Like,
because our ego doesn't want, it's in the way of learning. But upon that successful bing, I knew I got that right.
The way to get people to learn and do better is to get more of those dings.
Because of course, if you highlight certain people's, wins instead of their failures, they're going to want to do more, and you're going to get more out of them. But when you look at certain things in life and certain things, period, and how we are, you learn more from your failures because you want to dig more and learn more.
And you may get feedback saying like, oh, that was wrong. That's not the way it's done. But if you're never told how it's supposed to be done, you're never going to learn it.
Whenever babies start walking, it's something that he's never tried before. He doesn't even know, exactly how to do it. But whenever he starts taking those very first steps, everyone starts cheering like, yay, he now knows how to walk.
I've always tried to keep a communication scorecard so that at the end of the day, the majority of my communication of the day is positive with each individual.
Watching others' successes and failures is a wonderful way to learn.
The first management book I ever read was A 1 Minute Manager. One of the biggest principles he says there is catch people doing something right.
When you give information to a team member or team and it's adjusting something or changing their behaviors in any way, shape, or form, our number one job right after that is to find them doing it so that we can use positive reinforcements by telling them good job.
I always like to listen to positive success calls rather than bad phone calls, and train on the good phone calls. And you're able to then manage improvement and
exposure. Put yourself in situations and areas that are uncomfortable.
You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You have to have that uncomfortable conversation to have the comfortable conversation later.
I now know our deficiencies and where we need to be better because I was exposed to it.
So on the one hand, yes, try to have more positive way of delivering information. On the other hand, be ready to handle the negative feedback. It's both.
It's called growth mindset. It's what we've been doing it's what we've been discussing in this class since day one. Growth mindset. That I am not the finished product today. I need to know that I'm continually going to grow by 1% better every single day. And that when I do fail, I need to be able to put my ego aside, not defend, so that I can focus with clarity and be able to retain information.